Honourable Member. The next speaker is the Honourable Meshoe.
House Chairperson, honourable members, South Africa's commitment to a disability-inclusive society requires more than policy statements. Yes, the ACDP concurs that it demands strategic, multi-sectoral partnerships that unite government, civil society, business, and international partners. However, the Department of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities acknowledged in its 2025 strategic plan that people with disabilities remain greatly marginalized and that mainstreaming requires coordinated leadership across sectors. Government is seen to be failing people with disabilities by under-delivering on employment equity, lacking representation in leadership, and struggling to implement effective monitoring and accountability frameworks. People with disabilities make up only 1.4% of the workforce, far below the national target of 3%. Amendments to the Employment Equity Act in January promise stronger inclusion, but critics argue these changes have not translated into real opportunities. Systematic barriers still face young people with disabilities in education, training, and employment. The department's 2024/25 annual report noted delays in implementing monitoring frameworks and highlighted capacity constraints that weaken delivery, and public discourse has amplified these concerns. Civil society organizations have repeatedly highlighted that government departments lack robust monitoring frameworks. This results in poor enforcement of disability rights and weak coordination across ministries. Professor Aman Bam, head of the social impact at Stellenbosch Business School, argues that disability inclusion is not charity. It is a legal requirement and a matter of social justice. To raise awareness, the National Council of and for Persons with Disabilities leverages media partnerships for its publicity, showing it to be strategic, impactful, authentic, and transformative. The NCPD reported in October that media partnerships generated over 100 million impressions. However, they also stressed the urgent need for government accountability and collaboration with grassroots organizations. Government's failure lies not in the absence of policy, but in weak implementation, poor accountability, and lack of representation. To correct this, government must strengthen enforcement of employment equity, invest in youth inclusion, and build multi-sectoral partnerships, and that will ensure that people with disabilities are visible, empowered, and included in every sphere of society. I thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member.